be talking about and having a little topic discussion, but also sharing with you my personal favourite comfort movies. I think most people will probably experience this, but if not, that's okay, but I'm going to share some of mine with you. Basically, I consider a comfort movie a movie when, say, you're having a bad day, because we all have bad days. I think that's fair to say. Sometimes when you're having a bad day, you just need a movie that feels like it just gives you a big hug. It's like, yes, this movie is either pure escapism and you forget, like, maybe you're just stressed, one day and you've got all these stresses, maybe you come home from work and you've got all these things you're thinking about and you just need to switch off. Movies are great for this, and I think that's a reason why some people watch movies, you know, escapism, to relax, to take their mind off things. Movies are brilliant for that. But also, say you've been having a bad day, or maybe just things have been going wrong that day, you just want a movie that will cheer you up, but also just put you in a different place, relax your mind, and then you can sort things out after the movie, if that kind of makes sense. So I have kind of a selection of comfort movies that if ever, you know, I'm having a bit of a bad day, or I just want to watch a movie that will just make me feel comfortable and like, yeah, happy, and then I can, after the movie, be like, okay, feel a bit better now I can sort things out, because sometimes you just can't sort things out in the moment. You need to kind of, you know. So I thought it would be really interesting to find out your personal comfort movies, if you have them. If not, I guess that's okay. Some people maybe would do something else, but some people, I'm sure, have a comfort movie. So I'm going to share with you some of mine. I have so many, I could probably list a lot, but these are just some that I picked out that are really, really key ones. Now, a particular one, again, these aren't just comfort movies. Sometimes I watch these movies just because I really, really want to watch them because they're some of my favourites. So if I ever say I watched this movie, don't think I've just been having a bad day. I just really like them too, obviously. So I have the Harry Potter box set. Now, we've all got to admit, Harry Potter is the perfect escapism thing. It takes you to another world. When I'm watching Harry Potter, I can just forget about everything else. I'm just like, oh, yes, Harry Potter. I'm comfortable with it, I know the characters, I kind of feel like I'm involved with them. I'm like, oh yeah, back to, you know, it's kind of like movies within your comfort zone as well, I find. Like, I can't always watch, if I'm having a bad day, I can't necessarily watch a new movie that's got this whole little storyline going on that I'm not going to be able to, I've really got to concentrate on. I can't necessarily do that. I mean, some people probably can. I personally can't. I need to be familiar with it. I need to be like, it needs to be in my little comfort zone, not just something that I'm going to watch to have to think about to, you know. So anyway, Harry Potter. I know the characters, I've grown up with the characters, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, it's Harry Potter, and I'm just like, oh, I know what I'm doing, I've seen it all before, of which most of the time that is another thing for me. I probably watch a movie that I've seen before. Yeah, so Harry Potter, I've seen them all before, and it's just pure escapism. You're in a whole other world where it's magical and wonderful, but sometimes terrible, but great. So I love Harry Potter. And then I just have three just movies for you to share with you that are my top comfort movies, I think. And they are kind of a little bit girly, but I guess that just, you know. This movie I've talked about a lot, and it is One Day. I love this movie. It's about these two people, and it's their friendship kind of, and how it changes and develops over like 20 years. And it's just like one day it's that one day each year, and that's all it shows you. But it kind of really cool because it deals with lots of struggles in life and ups and downs, and it shows you that you, even when times are downs, the ups come and things get better, and then, you know, other things will come along and you've just got to get past them and through them and stuff. So it's kind of an inspirational movie in a funny way. But it's just like a really comfortable movie for me because I've seen it so many times. I can just watch this and just love it, and it always puts me in a really good mood. So I absolutely love One Day. The next one is quite a recent movie, but I absolutely love this movie, and I probably don't watch it as much as I should because I just often think I'll watch that and then I don't. But it is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I love this movie. It's kind of like a high school movie. We've got Charlie here. He's kind of a misfit, and he just doesn't really fit in, and he's got some troubles and stuff in life. And then he meets Patrick and Sam, who kind of take him under their wing and become his friend, and a lot of fun stuff happens, and it deals with a lot of things actually, and it's just really, really great, especially if it's like a coming of age story. So if you're a teenager, or maybe, you know, a little bit older than a teenager, or younger than a teenager, maybe you're going to be a teenager soon, this is a great movie for, you know, helping people through those times, and just shows like a great coming of age story, and I just love it. Plus the soundtrack is fantastic in this movie. I adore the soundtrack, and it's just, you know, it's just a happy movie. But, you know, I don't like too happy fluffy if I want a comfort movie, because you don't want it to be like, this is wonderful, this is wonderful. You need to see some negative and then some positive outcome from it. That's what I like to see in a comfort movie, personally. But yeah, P.S I, I love this movie. If you've not seen it, I highly recommend it. And the next one is just a funny, good time one, and I love this film. Bridget Jones' Diary. This movie makes me laugh, it makes me smile, it makes me happy. I just love it. I can watch this movie with a coffee and just feel instantly 10% better, probably a bit more percent better actually than that. And I'll finish watching it, I'll be like, oh yes, it's just great. I love the scene at the beginning when Bridget Jones is singing All By Myself. That always makes me smile. And I just love her character, and it's such a, I don't know, I've watched this movie so many times, it's just such a comforting movie. I'm like, oh, I feel like I know Bridget, and I don't know, it's really crazy, but I absolutely love this film. So yeah, so those are some of my comfort movies. There we go. Like I say, I could have picked more, but these are ones that really, really stand out to me. That if I had to put myself in the situation right now, I'd probably pick one of these. I find personally that TV shows are probably one as well that are a really go-to, but I just kind of wanted to talk about comfort movies in this one. So I really want to know your comfort movies, so let me know them down in the comments below. Like I said, these ones are mine. Maybe my comfort movie is your comfort movie too. Ooh. Yeah, so until then guys, I will see you next time. I hope to find out your comfort movies, and I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. It's not just me being a crazy person. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a newbie too, or thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye!